Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out this video today. I wanted to share some more information about the course that I have actively been using, still using to this day, every single day, called the Genie Script. And I wanted to talk to you about specifically how this course has had an impact on my life, not just financially. Many of you know that I'm an online entrepreneur. I've been making money online since 2007, and courses like these have definitely helped me along my journey. But this one has really had an impact on me, not just financially, but dealing with things that have happened in my past. So I come from a past of sexual abuse from multiple people, and I hate it when people say, you heal as time goes by. Okay. Um, and I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for me because I've been a victim of sexual abuse in different ways. But for me, although I've been able to just move forward in life, it was still something that crippled me sometimes when the thoughts would come up, the thoughts of certain events, the thoughts of certain people. It's not something that I think about every single day. It's not something that happens to me every day, but there are some reminders that would come up from my past. It could be something so simple. It could be a smell that reminds you of one of your abusers. It could be a sign of maybe like a sign that has that person's name on it. There's so many different things that can trigger emotions that come from your past. And so, although that was so many years ago, I was like a teenager and a child. I'm 42. I just turned 42 on the 26th. And there are times when I have to face those demons. So I wanted to share with many of you, and I'm really surprised at myself that I'm doing this video, but I wanted to share with you how the Genie Script actually helped me deal with those, what I call personally attacks, mental attacks, not just thoughts, but attacks, because when those emotions come, I feel like I'm back in that place. I feel like the same emotions and thoughts that were going through my mind at the time when those things were happening to me, the feeling of how crippling and demoralizing it was, it literally could come back in an instant. And so thank you, Wesley Virgin, first of all, for creating this course, because it was something that changed my life. There is a section in the course that talks about how to change your physiology. This was so impactful for me because I didn't realize when those thoughts were coming, number one, how to stop the thoughts, but number two, how my state was, how my physiology was. So I'll give you an example. So let's say that something reminds me of an abuser. I could literally, my head would be low. My shoulders kind of go in. I didn't realize this stuff. But I'm definitely not looking confident. And so that was one thing that was brought to light in one of the exercises in the Genie Script, is when you are in a depressive state or just a state that is just not good, it's not just your mind, it is your body that is changing. You will not be thinking these thoughts and your head is held high and you're smiling. That's just not, for me, and I can only speak for myself. I'm low, I'm crying, I'm down. I'm literally sometimes it's so crippling that I'm in a fetal position in the bed, just balled up. And so one of the things that really helped me, and I can't even express to you how much this has had an impact on me, because this is worth more than money. When you're dealing with, if you've been sexually abused and you still have those thoughts at times about that moment or those times or those people, it is literally, you would pay anything not to experience this. So it really like blesses my heart, blesses my soul that I'm now taking back Melinda. I'm taking back me. I'm strong in so many other areas, but in that area is where I really struggled with in just getting a hold of me. So when he talks about changing your physiology and now that you're aware of it, once you understand, like, okay, I can change my state. And that was so eye-opening to me, is like, when those thoughts are coming, number one, he teaches you how to, stop those thoughts from really getting into your subconscious. But if they keep proceeding, you can literally change your state by lifting up your head, standing up, putting your shoulders back, putting your head up, putting a big smile on your face. Even when that thought is trying to attack you, you can literally, whatever. So for instance, and I don't want to get too detailed, but the person, one of the people that abused me, I could still hear, I could see their face. I can see just hear their voice. And so you can change their voice when that thought comes in, and you can change their voice to like a Minnie Mouse voice. There are things that you're going to learn in this course that is not just about getting your income together, but it's literally about changing your life and dealing with some things that are so ingrained into your subconscious that when I just felt such a freedom that, okay, I can literally stop this. I don't have to. I mean, these episodes would get me to a point where I just couldn't work. I just have to let it pass. I just have to let myself cry it out and just let the thought go. But I know how to handle those thoughts when they come. I know how to replace them. I know how to change my reality. And so I implore you, especially if you're someone that has been a victim of any type of abuse, whether it's mental, sexual, physical, you really want to look into being able to take control of your mind. It is so much worth it to really get into this course and understand where this stuff came from and how to deal with it. Because I just came to the point where I was just like, you know what, when it comes, and it doesn't happen often. Like I said, I'm 42. This stuff happened when I was back in junior high, in high school. But there were moments where anything out the blue could happen, and I'm back there in that moment, and it was crippling. And this is what I call freedom. Freedom comes in so many different aspects, not just money, not just financially, but just having freedom of your thoughts, freedom from that abuser. I mean, I've gone through the whole forgiving people and doing all this stuff, but what left a remnant was just remembering what happened and not knowing how to deal with it, not knowing what to do with it. And I would implore you to really start looking at neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, because there's some really great tools and things that you can do to help yourself fight back when those thoughts are coming and they're attacking you and you feel like they're crippling. And all this comes in different levels and different waves. And, for me, it was just like, okay, stop everything. Let me just deal with this and it'll pass. So it may not be that bad for you, or it could be worse. But I just wanted to share with you that, when most people talk about these type of courses, manifestation, things like that, it's not just about money. For me, I'm at a point where I have money, but there's other things that I still have to deal with. There's things like working so hard and not being able to spend enough time with my daughter. That was the main reason why I got into internet marketing, was I needed to be able to spend more time with my child that was 22 at the time, back in 2007. Now I have a 7-year-old that sometimes I find myself working so hard that I don't spend enough time with her. So just having that freedom of being able to think clearly and focus and make money strategically, so I'm not spending 80 hours a week working and I can spend time with my family and friends, being there at the door to greet her when she gets off the bus, being able to sit there and have a conversation about how was your day. That is freedom. So just don't think just money is freedom, because it is not. It is freedom from your past, freedom from bad thoughts, freedom from spending every waking hour working. This is freedom, and I believe that this course is the beginning of that. It's going to get you in the right direction. So if you have not taken the Genie course, I strongly suggest that you take a look at it. It is not expensive at all. You can get through the course in a day. I really advise that it's something that you do every single day. There's a really great community behind the course. And so I really would say, listen, take the time out, get the course. I'm also giving away a free manifestation journal that I created after I took the course the first time, because for me, I'm a person, I need to see things on paper as well. I need to hear it. I need to use as many senses as I can to really get it. So I created this journal so that I can go back and remember things like, okay, what was that tool? When Wesley was talking about this, I'm feeling like this, what was it that I remember he did, or what was the exercise that he did that I know will help me with this? Put this stuff on paper. So this is what my journal is for, is to really put the stuff on paper. And I have some other stuff in there about visualization and manifestation and stuff outside of the Genie Script, but I really wanted people to be able to have something that they can print and have in their hands and go back on when they get attacks like I get. And you can look at your notes and you can go and review what you've already learned, so you can reuse those tools to get you through life. Okay, so if you want to get the Genie Script, I have become an affiliate of the product because I believe in the product. You know, a lot of people don't like to tell you that, oh, they make money off of the product. No, I do get a little commission if you were to purchase the Genie Script, but for me, it's a lot more than that. I think that the little affiliate commission that you get will help me continue to do more videos. But for me, this is personal. It's beyond money. It's about being able to enjoy life, however much time you have left, getting control of your mind, getting free, get those chains getting broken from the past. This is serious. So if you are in a place where you just need help with your thoughts, your emotions, your past, this is a really great tool for you to have under your belt to get you through those moments that from your past that just terrorize you. So feel free to click the links below to get some more information. I'll get that free manifestation journal to you. Please leave any comments you want, whether they're good, whether they're bad, I don't know. You know, whatever you want to talk about, feel free to leave your comments. I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.